Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm just chilling, walking down the street. It was another nice day out. I've been sleeping good lately. I've been eating better, been training, and today I just kind of chilled out a little bit. I took it light, like even days where I'm not training, I'm just doing something light. So I don't like the whole 24 hours off from everything and anything, because then the next day when I wake up, I feel like shit. You think a full day off would help you, but it makes me want to use that second day as a day off, and that it's just going to become counterproductive for me. Everybody's different, but that's what goes on with me. But I don't know. I've been doing well. Dude, I'm telling you, just like me changing these small minor things in my life one at a time, they add up. You know what I mean? It's like it seems pretty basic, but like, yeah, who would have thought doing the right decisions one at a time would lead to good things, obviously, and doing bad things are going to lead to worse. And it was that easy always for me, and I should have noticed that. I was going down a good path at first, and it's whatever. I got lost along the way, but I don't know, I started to kind of find myself in my own way, and 30 years old now, and so I don't know, I've been through a lot of things most people who just hit 30 wouldn't have, but that's fine, because I can use that to better myself, you know what I mean? Like, the path I was going down was ugly. I didn't see a way out. Most people don't, and most people, not only do they not see a way out, but they don't find that way out. But also it's consistency, you know what I mean? Any asshole can get clean for a week, you know what I mean? You gotta stay consistent, and you gotta find something. You gotta find whatever it is, your purpose, or a reason why. Why do you do this? You know what I mean? Because I've tried it countless times when I didn't have a why, when I didn't have a reason. I didn't have this big motivating factor or a good network around me, and you can only make it a certain amount of time. Realistically, what I was doing is I was counting down the days until I was going to relapse. I wasn't counting the days or the weeks or the years, the months, the years, you know what I mean, that I was staying clean and using that and letting that fuel me. It was basically the opposite. I was just counting down the days till I knew I would inevitably crash and burn and self-destruct all over again. But I'm over 2 years, like 2 years and maybe a month and a half, so 2 months or something. It feels good, okay? The first year is like, and I still felt flat. I still feel flat many days, but it's about what I'm able to do after I wake up and try to force myself out of bed. It's, what can I do to make myself not feel like how I feel when I wake up? Because obviously every morning I feel flat, I feel depressed, I don't want to get out of my bed, and I'm sure there's plenty of people who relate to that feeling, whether you deal with mental health issues or addiction or anything like that, and a lot of people don't, or they think that they don't, and that's fine. Some people are perfectly healthy, and you're still going to go through these phases where you feel flat and you feel like, hey man, you don't know how to reach out, you know what I mean? And it just starts with one. It starts with something. It starts with one good decision, and it will spiral and it will catapult, I don't claim to know everything like that, I'm still learning at the age of 30, and I've been doing this probably 19 or 20 years old to now. So yeah, 10 to 12 years, but if there would be a message of hope, it would be, no matter how deep the hole that you can dig, you can always find a way out. And if you feel like you can only get halfway up, and you really can only get halfway up, you need to reach out verbally, you need to reach out physically, because somebody will throw down that rope and get you up the rest of the 8 feet or whatever, They will. Somebody will help you along the way, You have to put in the work, and you have to show commitment, and, just surround yourself with the right people. I can't tell you, simple things like eating better, training, staying consistent. I practice my punches, I practice my kicks, but honestly I should be practicing my footwork and proper technique a lot too, but I don't know. Some people like to shadow box light. I like to sometimes shadow box medium or hard. It's like you think I'm trying to hurt the air, for Christ's sakes, but but also I want to make sure that I know how to utilize my power properly, and everything else, but it's very exciting because it's a new chapter. Like when music was introduced to me, I began to excel at it. When I was a kid and sports were introduced to me, I started to progress at it at a rather rapid rate. And it's exciting, because this is a new challenge for me. And I love accepting challenges, and I love not just a challenge from somebody else, a challenge to myself from myself. You know what I'm saying? The only person I'm going to be fighting in there is myself in my head, just like in addiction, So, I don't know. It's just everything's been going better. My health is better.